Hello, my name is Scott Lucas, principal of Dutcher Middle School. I'd like to welcome you to our incoming 6th grade student and parent presentation. The purpose of this presentation is to provide both the parents and students information about Dutcher Middle School. We are very much looking forward to seeing you here on our campus next year. If there's questions you still have after watching this presentation, please do not hesitate to contact myself or our assistant principal, Mr. Adiola. Thank you. Our mission and vision statements were revised when 6th grade students joined the Dutcher campus a few years ago. And even though it was a few years ago since we wrote these, we still feel they're very relevant to our current population. So our mission statement is to provide opportunities for all students to develop their intellectual, creative, and physical potential to contribute positively to society. And our vision statement is empowering students with knowledge and logic to become lifelong learners and productive citizens. I am very fortunate to have a very strong administrative and counseling team. Assistant Principal Agustin Ariola, his responsibilities include curriculum, assessments, special education, and testing. Our Dean of Students, Mrs. Laura Torres Rogers, her responsibilities include student safety, supervision, and discipline. We're also very fortunate to have two counselors, Mrs. Perino and Mr. Alvarado. Both are able to assist our 6th grade students as well as our 7th and 8th grade students. Mr. Alvarado specifically assists our students who are English learners or recently redesignated.
Hello, incoming 6th graders. How are you? My name is Miss Perino.
And I'm Mr. Alvarado.
And we are your school counselors here at Dutcher Middle School. We are so excited for you to join us next year in 2021. We can't wait to see you in person. We have so many people who are excited to see you. Amazing staff, great teachers, and two awesome counselors. We can't wait to see you, and welcome to Dutcher Middle School. Go Diamondbacks!
Yay!
Hi everyone, my name is Agustin Arreola and I'm the assistant principal here at Dutcher Middle School. As Mr. Lucas and our counselors emphasized, we're really looking forward to working with your 5th graders coming to us next year. We're really excited about the possibility of returning our school to really a normal pre-COVID environment where students are actively involved in different clubs and sports, and those are things that I'm going to be covering today. So you as a family made a commitment in a dual language program back a few years ago over at Osborne. Your children have been in the dual language program since their kinder year, and we really take that part of our school extremely serious. We prioritize our dual language program, making sure that we continue to develop your children. So by the time they leave us, they're fully proficient in both languages and are able to achieve academic excellence at the high school level. So we really have high expectations for all of our students. We have a commitment form that we will review in August, and really the whole purpose of the commitment form is to make sure that we continue that relationship, that partnership between you, your children, and our school site to, again, really provide your students with the best possible learning environment for a dual language program. So we're going to maintain that regular communication either through email or Blackboard Messenger, through different types of meetings that we hold. So we really encourage you to reach out to us if you have any questions moving forward. So our school day here at Dutcher starts at 8:15 for our 6th graders. Our 7th and 8th graders, some of them have a 0 period option, but most students also, 7th and 8th graders, begin at 8:15. Our parking lot isn't too bad early in the morning, but I really encourage you to drop off your child, especially if they're going to have breakfast in our cafeteria around 7:55, to give them that time to have breakfast. If they eat breakfast at home, then maybe dropping them off around 8:05 to make sure they have enough time to get to their classroom. The school day ends at 2:54 p.m. for both 6th graders and our 7th and 8th grade group. On Wednesdays, early release Wednesdays are teacher collaboration days, teacher planning days. Our 6th graders are off at 12:15. So we do ask parents to pick them up at that time. Transportation is provided. So I want you to understand that if your child does live outside of 1 mile from Dutcher Middle School, transportation is provided. So that information we will share in July and August for our roundup date, in July through the mail. Please be on the lookout for that. But again, attendance is going to be key. So children that used to be able to walk to school who live close to the campus at Osborne, transportation is going to be provided by TUSD. So here at Dutcher, there are 3 content areas, 3 subjects that are taught in Spanish. Really, it's closer to 40% of their instructional day that is in Spanish. Every 6th grader starts their day with a block of Spanish language arts where they use the Adelante curriculum, similar to the same curriculum that they use over at Osborne. We use the National Geographic's curriculum for history that's also taught in Spanish, and Educación Física, PE, is also in Spanish. At the 5th grade level, I should say, over at Osborne, math, I believe, is still taught in Spanish. So really, we focus early on in the year to get students transitioning from learning math in Spanish to English here at Dutcher. And we do use the same curriculum, so that helps with that transition. We use Eureka Math. At the 6th grade level, they start using what's called the Springboard curriculum, which is the same curriculum that's used at the 7th and 8th grade level here at Dutcher. And for science, also taught in English, they use the Amplify curriculum, which I believe they started using at Osborne as well. We have an extremely strong team of teachers here at Dutcher. Our 6th grade team works really well together. We have Señora Garcia Gutierrez, we have Mr. Moreno, Ms. Ornelas, Mrs. Rodriguez, Mrs. Van Allen, and Mrs. Arias. Again, they work well together. You won't know until August who your child's teacher is. We don't finalize rosters, to be honest with you, until late July, early August. Unfortunately, we do not take teacher requests either. So really, I feel confident in any teacher's ability to work with your child. My child is in a dual language program, and this year has been hectic. My child's actually been in the classroom with all teachers and has had a positive experience with each teacher. So again, just kind of keep that in mind. We do have a really strong team here at Dutcher. So this is what an average schedule would look like for for our 6th graders. We have 1 teacher that teaches the same students all day. So that would be teacher 1 here on your screen. Teacher 2 and 3 on this screen share students. So teacher 2 would have their students for block 1 and block 2, the yellow color, and those students in the afternoon will go to teacher 3 for these content areas. And teacher's 3 students will be with her for block 1 and block 2, and after lunch we'll transition to teacher 2 for math, PE, and science. And the same is for teacher 4 and 5. So we do have 4 teachers that work together with another teacher, and 1 teacher that stays with the same students all day. And again, we'll explain this in the letter that is being mailed out in July. We focus a great deal on the supports that we provide our students. We know that our students come in all shapes and sizes, all ability levels. Every student is unique, so we really try to support them in a variety of ways. Our teachers are available outside of class time for support. We have our school counselors that for the first time your children would have that as an option of someone to turn to for support. We have a great deal of our focus on interventions and enrichment. So if your child is struggling on something, then we have some time built into the day to provide them with additional support. But if your child is advanced or doing well, we do provide enrichment opportunities as well. For the first time, your child would be able to visit the library before school, after school, and during lunch. The library is actually open till 4 and opens, I believe, around 7:30. We also offer a homework club. This year we haven't been able to, but it was extremely popular last year. So we really plan to promote that in August. So stay tuned for more information. And the homework club is free, by the way, but there is a registration process. We also have a web program. So web is a program called Where Everybody Belongs, and they usually schedule an event, a welcome orientation for our sixth graders in early August. So stay tuned for some information on that as well. I really encourage you to follow our Facebook and Instagram pages, our website for up-to-date information. We update our Facebook and Instagram pages regularly. So that's also a great place to go to stay up to date on Dutcher news. Now, one of our key goals is really, again, respecting and honoring that commitment that you made as a parent, your faith that you put in a dual language program. We take that responsibility very serious to make sure that your children leave Dutcher after their 8th grade year, really proficient in both English and Spanish, or at least at grade level. So we do have a certificate of biliteracy that a lot of our students are receiving at the end of their 8th grade year. We really hope that all of our students are eligible for this certificate, but it's something that you'll learn more about in August as well. Now, we really hope that your children get involved. We have a lot of extracurricular activities here at Dutcher. Studies show that if children are involved in an extracurricular activity, they're more likely to experience academic success because they're more feeling connected to campus, to our school, and they look forward to coming to school every day. So here's a list of some of our clubs, some of our more popular clubs. Dutcher is really known for our drama program, so our 6th graders do have an opportunity to try out for the upcoming play or join the drama club. Clubs tend to meet primarily during lunch, and because our 6th graders have the same lunch as 7th and 8th graders, we have the opportunity to offer them clubs as well. Sports, so for the first time, your child will have an opportunity to represent their school in a sport. There is an eligibility requirement that you'll learn more about in August. But in years past, if you see a star here next to a sport, in years past, we've been able to offer a sport team to just 6th graders. So a team comprised of just our 6th graders, but that really depends on whether or not we're able to schedule enough games to make the season happen. If not, then your children will have an opportunity to try out for the 7th grade team. So that'll be a little bit more challenging for obvious reasons. But in years past, again, we've been able to offer 6th grade specific team for girls volleyball, girls basketball, and boys basketball. For the other sports that you see on your screen, your children will be able to try out. Track tends to be a really popular sport where nobody gets cut, so that's really a great opportunity for your children to get involved in a school sport. We also offer lunchtime intramurals, which is basically recreational basketball or recreational football or soccer or volleyball during lunchtime, where anybody can sign up. So tell your child to really pay attention to those morning announcements that are made every first period, and they'll learn about those opportunities as well. So the music program does continue, and it really resembles a program over at Osborne. And your child will have an opportunity to participate in one of 3 music options: band concert, orchestra, and choir. Those are scheduled at random times of the day. So one of the key differences at Osborne, I believe that they had a designated time for music. Here at Dutcher, there isn't a designated time for music, and a child that participates in music may miss some class time. So just take that into consideration. If your child is struggling academically in math, and for whatever reason, unfortunately, a music option is offered during their math time, we want to closely monitor that, make sure that they're not falling behind in math because they're missing class once a week for 30 minutes to participate in music. But again, we'll share that information with your children. We'll send some letters home in August, and you'll have the choice to sign your child up for music. Outdoor ed. So this is actually one of the best times in a child's elementary career. The last academic year, we weren't able to offer outdoor ed, where our kids were not able to go to Foothill Horizon for a couple of days and experience what you see there on your screen. Next year, we hope to be able to send our 6th grade class free of charge. The district supports the program over to Foothill Horizon, and that's something our 6th grade teachers work really closely with our families to provide them with that information, so they are aware of all the safety protocols and everything that goes into providing a memorable, positive experience to your children. So stay tuned for more information on that as well. As of right now, we don't have our outdoor ed schedule or our dates set. Some key dates of interest. Again, in July, you'll be receiving a mailing with information regarding some of the key dates. You'll also receive information about, again, more importantly, the roundup date. So roundup is a day where kids come in with their parents to pick up their schedules. They'll have an opportunity to visit with club tables and really get to know our campus a little bit better. We will also schedule a web new student orientation. So you see a picture here. These were our web leaders 2 years ago, and they organized a welcome orientation where they led new students on a campus tour, did some team building activities, and really helped get them feeling comfortable about that first day of school, which could be a nervous experience for a lot of students. The first day of school will be August 11th. And some other events to keep an eye on, or at least, when we release those official dates, you want to really make every effort to participate, or for Club Day, which take place during lunch, encourage your son or daughter to visit the club table. So back to school night is usually scheduled in early September, and our 6th grade outdoor education, again, our dates are not selected yet, and we'll make sure to share those with you as soon as we confirm them. The play program here at Dutcher, we don't offer ACES. ACES is not offered at Dutcher. The play program is offered at Dutcher. In years past, they have not offered a punch card for our site. I know some parents want that flexibility of only, taking advantage of the play program on certain dates. In years past, here at Dutcher, it's really been a 5-day-a-week type commitment. The program occurs daily until 6 p.m., including on Wednesdays when school ends at 12:15. We must have a minimum of 18 students enrolled in order to be able to offer the program. So please stay involved. Again, this is the age where a lot of students start really asking for more freedom and independence, but in reality, the middle school years are the most crucial in a child's academic development. So over the next 3 years, please stay in communication with us. Please develop or create an ARIES account so you're able to monitor your child's grades online. Please keep those lines of communication open with your children's teachers. And again, continue that communication. I know that Osborne in the past has had great working relationships with their community, with their families. That really needs to continue here at Dutcher. So thank you for joining us. I hope I was able to answer a lot of your questions. Again, please follow us on Facebook and on our Instagram page. Visit our website for more information. Stay tuned for that mailing in July. We really look forward to meeting all of our incoming 6th graders, our current 5th graders from Osborne Elementary. And